If you're thinking about buying the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit for your iPhone 11 Pro, XS, or X, you might want to pause for a second. This tempered glass promises the ultimate protection with a 9H hardness rating and an innovative auto-alignment installation kit that sounds like it could be foolproof. But here's what surprised me, despite the hype. This screen protector still falls short when it comes to truly hassle-free installation and lasting durability. In fact, it could cause more frustration than you expect if you're not careful. Stick around because I'm going to reveal the real deal behind the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit, the common problems users face, and whether it's actually worth your $19.99 investment. By the end, you'll know exactly if this protector deserves a spot on your phone or if you should be looking elsewhere. Let's dive in. First off, who exactly is the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit designed for? If you're someone who always scrambles to get their phone case and screen protector perfectly aligned, this product promises to make your life easier with its installation kit that supposedly auto-aligns the glass perfectly every time. And if you're invested in protecting your iPhone 11 Pro, XS, or X without sacrificing touchscreen sensitivity or clarity, then this protector seems tailored for you. Oh, and if you use a Spigen case, this glass is made to be fully case compatible, which sounds like a win, right? But here's where the story gets tricky. Now, I'm a big fan of Spigen products in general. They usually get the job done well. But with the GlasTR EZ Fit, even though it sports an oliphobic coating to resist fingerprints and claims crystal clear visibility, there are a few issues consumers keep pointing out that can quickly turn your handy installer into a tiny nightmare. One big problem: no matter how easy the kit promises to be, dust particles still seem to sneak in underneath during installation. And anyone who has ever applied a screen protector knows that one tiny speck of dust can mean bubbles, bumps, or worse, reduced touchscreen responsiveness over time. So much for auto-alignment magic. Let me tell you about my first attempt. I was excited. Unboxing felt like a magic show. The installation frame looked like it would snap my protector perfectly onto the phone. But the moment I removed the backing and lowered the glass, a tiny dust speck taunted me like it was personally insulting my life choices. After multiple tries, I gave up trying to get a perfect bubble-free finish. This protector might be tough as nails, but it isn't immune to the classic screen protector enemy: dust. And that can turn into a huge pain, especially if you're not in a perfectly clean environment. Alright, so the installation might be a gamble, but what about the protection itself? The 9H hardness rating suggests it should stand up well against scratches, keys, and other everyday hazards, which is impressive for a protector in this price range. I mean, 9H hardness means it should resist scratches from pretty much anything but a diamond, according to the Mohs scale. But here's a twist: it's a bit brittle. While it can take scratches, drops sometimes cause this tempered glass to crack or chip around the edges more easily than some competitors. If your phone tends to live a rough life, say you're the type who's clumsy or drops their phone often, this protector might not offer the long-term protection you expect. Glass cracks aren't just annoying. They can spread over time, leading you to replace the protector more often than you'd like. Beyond the physical durability, some users have reported that the screen's touch sensitivity diminishes slightly after applying the GlasTR EZ Fit. It's not drastic, but if you've ever swiped your phone and felt like it's a fraction less responsive, that's probably why. And that matters because when you're shelling out $19.99, you want your screen protector to be invisible in use, not a minor hindrance. Funny side note: if your touchscreen becomes less sensitive, maybe your phone's trying to ghost you. Now that's one spooky protector. Let's not forget the oliphobic coating, which is supposed to minimize fingerprints and smudges. In theory, it works okay. I noticed the fingerprints were less sticking, but the coating's effect feels weaker than advertised after about a month of daily use. Smudges come back, and cleaning is necessary just as often as with any other protector. So if you imagine a protector that keeps your screen pristine without any wiping, this isn't quite the dream either. Now, you might be wondering, with all these issues, why does the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit still have a 4.6-star rating on Amazon? It's because many users love the case compatibility and the ease of installation, when it actually works. Also, for those who carefully follow the installation steps in a dust-free environment, the auto-alignment frame really can help prevent misplacements, especially compared to protectors that require manual, eyeball-level installation. So in the right hands, this could definitely be a good buy. But here's another angle to consider. If you're someone who hates applying screen protectors or dreads the frustration, maybe even the best Easy Fit kit in the world won't save you from dust or bubbles. Sometimes it's better to pay a bit more and get protection that comes with professional installation options, or perhaps tempered glass from other brands that put more focus on resilience. Think of it like buying a burger. You want the patty cooked right, not just a fancy bun. Speaking of buns, did you hear about the guy who bought a screen protector that was so tough? It protected his phone from anger but not from his cooking. His phone survived, but the ketchup didn't. That's kind of like what we're facing here. Great durability, but the fit and finish might not satisfy everyone. The installation kit works like a charm only if you're patient and meticulous. Otherwise, it risks becoming a finger-printy, bubble-ridden misery. Before I jump to the final verdict, let's talk about value. At $19.99, the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit sits in a mid-range price bracket. You get tempered glass with 9H hardness, a dedicated installation frame, and case compatibility, which sounds like a solid deal. Cheaper protectors might save you a few bucks, but at the expense of clarity, durability, or fit. More expensive ones often come with features like anti-glare, thicker layers, or added privacy filters. So this protector is pitched right in the middle, which adds to the pressure of delivering on the promises. So who would benefit most from the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit? If you're an iPhone 11 Pro, XS, or X user who owns a Spigen case already and prefers installing a protector yourself, this might be a reasonable choice, especially if you have a clean environment and steady hands. It's also a decent protector for daily use if your phone is mostly handled with care. However, if your phone is constantly at risk of drops or you're prone to impatient finger smudging during installation, you might want to shop around a bit more before committing. One last fun thing to remember: installing screen protectors is a bit like dating. Sometimes it seems perfect until you get closer. Then that tiny bubble or imperfection shows up to remind you no one is flawless. But hey, at least with Spigen, the frame tries to set you up for a perfect match. Just don't expect the happily ever after every time. To sum it all up, yes, the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit comes with some really appealing features like 9H hardness, an innovative installation frame, and solid case compatibility. These perks deliver real value, especially for users who prefer tackling installation themselves. But beware the sneaky dust, the risk of minor edge cracks, and the occasional dip in touch sensitivity. Those niggles might not ruin your day, but could definitely make you question whether this protector is the best choice out there. If this review helped you understand what to expect with the Spigen GlasTR EZ Fit, and you're ready to give it a try, check out the link in the description for the best price on Amazon. But don't wait too long because prices do change fast. And if you think you might want something with a bit more ruggedness or an easier application, consider weighing your options before clicking buy. Whatever you choose, protecting your iPhone is worth it, and Spigen's GlasTR EZ Fit at least puts solid protection on your radar. Remember, every phone deserves a bodyguard, but not all bodyguards come with the same skills. Thanks for watching. Hit like if this review made you think twice, and subscribe for more honest takes on viral tech. Protect smart, swipe happy, and see you next time.